And people still on there watching right now. 10 people. I don't know what happened. Hopefully.
We back.
Yeah, we're back now. I don't know what happened. Oh my goodness. Sideways? Is it live? All right. Thank you so much for coming back, y'all. I don't know what happened. Hey.
It be like that sometimes.
I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know. But y'all jumping on quick. Hey, come on back in. Y'all can share this video too, I guess. I guess me and Mike was too hot for the camera. Too hot, we was blowing it up. Wow. Y'all know this has never happened. Like, typically we on here and we go. Facebook play too much. Cutting our show off. That's right. That's right. Facebook plays way too much. Always. It's the devil, y'all. That's what people be saying. I don't know how true that is. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's still crooked. What in the world?
It's crooked.
This is BS. It is crooked.
Huh?
It is playing. We're going live. Hey. Sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. It's just too much. It's too much. It's too much. Mike is here.
You're real good in front of the camera.
I am? I thought you blocked me. No, I didn't block you. I didn't block you for hitting on Mike. I've already told you to stop.
Who that is?
If you do it again. Well, let me see what no, you don't. You don't need to see her. Mike, how are your twins doing? You have twins?
My twin brothers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, how they doing?
I have a sister named Faye
Mm-hmm.
and twin brothers. They playing for the University of Maryland right now.
Oh, they're in college?
Yeah, they're in college.
Oh.
Freshmen. They some bad boy.
They play football?
Yes, ma'am.
So football runs in the family?
Sports run in my family. We get it from mom.
Okay. All right. We're back. Mike was talking about the title of his life. You know, my movie title to describe me would be The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. What would yours be?
Speed.
Speed, and that was
That's
because...
the first thing jumped in my mind.
Why was that?
Because I can move.
Move quick.
Uh-huh.
That's the thing that got you to where
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah. I'm also doing a speed combine camp, April 15th.
Tell us about that.
Just me and some of the guys. You know, Sweetwater won the national championship this year.
Okay.
So my friend Keith Plummer, me and him are putting a camp together, and one of the main reasons that I made it in the NFL was my 40 time. That's what got their attention. So I just want to make sure when I do a camp, we're going to have football drills and do a lot of things. I just feel like it'd be good for the community. I'm going to have a couple special guests on my friends, NFL buddies come in. So
what age group?
6th grade through high school.
And is it only boys, or can girls come out if they want to play football?
I mean, they can.
We can play. Anything a man can do, we can do better.
I'm going to just be real.
Anything a man can do, we can do better.
I don't think y'all can get out there when the boy get hit like that. I mean,
oh, yeah, now that's something. That's something.
They be thumping out there in the water. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. My son played with Grandpa. They thump out there, too.
Thump?
Yeah.
That means hit hard?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a physical sport.
And football is very physical. Let's see. Hey, say that. Women and men can do the same things. Mike says he doesn't really agree with that.
Nah, I don't. I mean, I ain't against women or nothing, but just on that football field, shoot.
That's a real serious thing.
Yeah,
I stub my toe and be crying.
Right?
So you talking about getting hit by somebody in some pads? Oh, no. Okay, we have a question for you, Mike. Got a question for you.
Well, come on then.
Okay. Who is that? Oh, Cinsha. Let me pull it up on here. Y'all don't forget, share the video, hashtag in the cut. Share the video, hashtag in the cut. I'm here with Mike Jennings. He's a former NFL player. Wait, show him your Super Bowl ring. Look how cool he is.
I ain't sure. I wouldn't mind it when this. When I go to the grocery store, I'm going to just throw it on there now and then.
I like that. I like that. So, Justice Mimi says, did your faith begin to waver each time you were cut? How do you boost the faith of other young men who may not have a praying mother? Great question.
I mean, and I was it was very discouraging, you know. But if we just always have to have faith in something, you know what I'm saying? And my faith was strong in God. And every time, like I did have a praying mom, and she helped me. But out there, when you're out there by yourself and your back is against the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You have to lean on something when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? So I just really believe that, I mean, it had to come within, and just with life experiences, and with me, I guess, God always came through for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He ain't never let me down. So when it came down to it and it got tight and things got tight, I had no one else to run to. You know what I'm saying? So that's who I ran to.
I have told you to stop putting these heart eye emojis under this video.
What's up, baby girl? Who that is?
I'm really about to block you. I'm not playing. I'm about to block you. That's one of my good friends. Would you do it all again? Someone asked. Would you go through all of the cut, not cut, trials and tribulations? Would you do it all again?
I would, especially seeing me, like, most time people look at me because I'm only like 170 pounds, so I really don't look like no ball player.
Mm-hmm.
So it gives God the glory when I can step out and they'll be like, boy, your little self, what you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What you were doing? You ain't playing no football, and just all getting cut. And I can remember coming back. You know how it is coming back home, especially here in Duval County. Everybody, oh, that Mike can't play no ball. I mean,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You stick to track. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they say.
Yeah, stick to track. You can't play no ball, but it was a blessing when, especially, my back was against the wall, and I was playing with the New York Giants at the time.
Okay.
And I was on the practice squad. And Coach Coughlin, who was the coach right there, he used to coach here in Jacksonville, he asked me, did I do punt return? If you don't know what punt return is, that's when the man back there, they're kicking the ball, you got to catch the ball and run.
Oh, and run it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I on the same page now.
I ain't even played punt return in high school.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I really wasn't the best on my team right then. But just when he asked me that, just like an any job, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell him no.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I told him yes and worked hard on it, and that was me taking that punt back to the house. That's what really made me make the team and everything. You know what I'm saying? I can remember right there standing back there, being nervous. I backed up by myself, praying, like, Lord, please let me do this thing.
Yeah.
Man. So it was clean, man.
So you would definitely do everything again?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Especially that when I took that thing to the house, everybody telling me, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't play ball, I was just fast. You know what I'm saying? That was what, like, track boy, all he is fast. He can't really play ball, you know what I'm saying? So when I did actually score a touchdown and do it at that level, at that professional level, they knew, first of all, it just wasn't all Mike, you know?
Yeah, who was it?
It was God, you know what I'm saying? Well, it wasn't all Mike, it was God. And just going through that, and it was some down times, but at the end, when the story ends, what about, you got to always wait for the final chapter of the book, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what it was all worth it.
Y'all, Mike is truly a man of God, and that's the point of the cut, to display Christianity in an untraditional way. When you look at people, sometimes we judge them based off of their appearance. Okay? You may know things about him. I learned something about him tonight that I did not know. You may know things about him. You may think you know him, but that does not dictate his faith in God. So us as Christians, we have to be open-minded and have an open heart to accept anybody who says that they are a Christian as well. Brother, sister, like, we got to be together. Like, to see this man right here, a football player, an entrepreneur, motivational speaker,
yes, ma'am,
all of that. And you may not necessarily see him associated with Christianity, but he does have faith. So that's the point of the cut. This is like the greatest cut ever. This is the greatest cut ever.
You might see me at the dock or on the block.
But you still
Jacksonville boat dock.
You might see him, but you have to also understand that we all do things differently. We all have different walks in life, and I can't say what your relationship is with God. Neither can you say what mine is. So you guys, that's the cut. Christianity untraditionally. Mike, you have hit it on the head. We have another question for you. Was your faith tested by those you were surrounded by who didn't believe in the same things you did? Your teammates, fans, coaches. Was your faith tested by those who didn't believe it?
Not really, because I guess I'm not really the type so much to like push verbally. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I'm going to spit fire and I'm going to pronounce I'm a man of God. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like a little song say, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. You know what I'm saying? I feel like your actions, I feel like a little vibe you give off. It need to be something when you go anywhere, if you're at your job, or if you're in the locker room, or if you're at school, or wherever you're at, it should be somebody say, it's something about that boy. You know what I'm saying? It's something about him. They should feel God on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you can put them to the side, and they want to talk to you, then you can spit game to them real quick. You know what I'm saying?
You hear that?
Straight fire. For real.
Spitting fire.
Straight
so,
fire.
Brittany, was his faith tested? No. He was not tested. He continued to be who he was, and he let his light shine.
And don't worry about people so much. Like,
Come on, preach about it.
I'm going to tell you, like, we talked about that thing, because it was a point in my life where, like, church folk, you know what I'm saying? It was like, so many people, I thought they were just so fake, you know what I'm saying? But then, I be in the streets. And then I realized, they about worse than the church folk.
Yeah.
The church, they fake too.
Come on.
Then my mother, helping my mother, we just giving God glory. We just won for the city state representative. And then I got into politics. She just won. Now she's in Tallahassee.
Okay.
And the politics was more crooked than everybody. So what I just thought to myself is, I ain't gonna too much worry about folk too much. And I'm gonna just keep my eye on God and stay close with him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be worried about what folk talk about me.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? You hear that? One more time. I don't worry about what people say about me. If you're in God, you know who you are anyway. I ain't got to worry about nothing nobody's saying, because I know who I am. And I know what God has done through me and in me. Amen. Just like he said, if you see him in the dock or on the block, on the block,
don't judge
on the dock, don't judge me. Yeah, you know, just like people, y'all see me. I tell y'all all the time, I'm in the club. If I go to the club and I see somebody, more than likely they going to come out telling me, Mike was in there talking about God in the middle of the club. Yeah, I did. And I just can't help it. I can't help it. Everywhere I go, I want to talk about God. I'm sorry. When I first met him, we was talking about God. We was at, where we were?
Coast to Coast.
Coast to Coast. It's like a rim custom shop, custom car shop. And we just was chatting up, chit-chatting, and I started talking about God. So it doesn't matter how you look, what people think. You just be who you are. Come on, press reset on your emotions. We already talked about this.
Everybody ain't going to like you.
Come on.
I ain't worried about you. I'm going to shine my gold. Like, I'm going to shine my gold. Come through sliding. I ain't worried about you like that.
Y'all were not ready. Y'all weren't ready for Mike tonight. The cut, Christianity untraditionally. Let's see. Preaching all at the club. You're right. Yes, I am. And if I catch you in the club, I'm preach to you too. That's okay. Fellowship with the sinners too. Hey, I am a sinner. I'm a sinner just like anybody else. I'm not perfect. If you see me doing something, I probably did it for real. If you think you saw me do it, I did it. So you got to let your light shine. I appreciate you guys. I was. I appreciate the feedback. Y'all have any more questions for Mike? Any more questions for Mike? We're in the cut. Christianity untraditionally. How untraditional is Mike? Some of the things he said, you know, his appearance, you know, there's so many things about us that we tend to judge on. We see somebody and we say, oh, they can't really be real. They can't really be Christian. They can't, because they do this, they do that. It don't work like that. Like, I am just so pleased with tonight because Mike is truly emulating my vision. Christianity in an untraditional manner. So I appreciate you so much.
I appreciate you too.
I appreciate you, Mike.
All that, I don't understand you talking about you ain't got nobody for Valentine's.
Mike, going on now.
She got
Mike,
going
on now. Look, see, that's what I'm talking about.
She got them pretty little, ain't no Valentine.
Mike, Sweetwater SOS in the house. What's that? What's SOS?
SOS Academy.
Oh, okay.
That's the charter school that I was a PE teacher.
Oh, okay. Okay.
One time for SOS.
Holy water in your cup and preaching at the same time. Marcus, don't give me too much. Marcus, don't give me too much. Thank you. Okay, you should have came. Yeah, you should have come. Thank you, guys. Let's give Mike a round of applause.
I appreciate y'all having me. Had fun.
Thank you.
I'm about to go slide in the Chevy, man.
All right. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you. And now we have Vita. Vita is going to talk to us about... Mike, I need you to talk to my son. Ooh, you heard that, Mike? Somebody needs you to talk to their son. Right. Vita is here. Debt-free Vita. Debt-free Vita. She's here. I didn't think she was going to make it tonight, but she made it. She made it. It was some traffic out there, but she made it. And she came through. And you know what she's here to do? She's here to help y'all get free financially. I'm here to help you spiritually, emotionally, mentally. She's going to help you financially. So, Vita, what are we talking about tonight with your pretty self?
Thank you. Sorry, you look gorgeous. I want to apologize.
What
But
you
you do
think?
look great.
Thank you, girl.
You're welcome. Okay, so tonight I want to talk about clean slates. All right. So we always talk about credit repair and we talk about the derogatory things that can be on your credit, but we never really talk about the things that pop up on your, on other credit reports, like check systems, like if you've ever defaulted with a bank before. And
Defaulted, what does that mean?
like if you had an overdraft fee with the bank before and you closed the account and you never paid it, or you just had a balance with the bank and you didn't pay it.
Mm-hmm.
They might have closed the account and charged it off on your credit. When they do that, you have the option to go ahead and dispute it and have it removed later on down the line. However, there is a separate system that records your bank default. And it's check systems, telechecks, and there's another one called early warning services. It also just depends on who you bank with.
Speak a little louder, they can't hear
Oh,
you.
I'm sorry, guys. Let me sit up. So it depends on who you bank with. So
So I bank with Wells Fargo. What does that mean?
Wells Fargo, most of the time they run check systems.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also telechecks. They're like the number 2, companies that do that report that. But there's also early warning services, and they are becoming very popular because they partner with people like Fifth Third Bank, USAA. So they'll keep record of your default or your derogatory bank account. So what I mean by clean slate is that you want to clean up your credit, yes, but you also want to take the necessary precautions to take care of delinquent accounts, like things that could be reporting on telechecks, check systems, or early warning services. They have a report, or like a credit report, just like TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian do.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, in order to dispute those things, the first thing you want to do is order your report. So if you go to those websites, or if you Google telechecks, check systems, or early warning services, you'll be able to get their information, and you can email them or fax them and ask them for a copy of your report with them if you have one.
Okay.
So does anybody have any questions?
Yeah. If I freeze check systems, will that help me to open another bank account?
That is a yes and a no, because it also depends on what bank. Some banks, like I said, they partner with check systems or telechecks, and if that is blocked and they can't see it, they can easily deny you. However, the bank systems are now having like kind of like a forgiveness thing. If you've ever defaulted with the bank before and you don't quite qualify for their premium checking account, they'll give you like a lower level checking account, and they'll let you stay or have that account for about a year. And after a year, they'll upgrade you to a different type of checking account. But freezing it can have its ups and downs. It just depends on what bank you're going with.
Okay, I see a comment that says Credit Karma is great. They dispute on there as well. Nisha says soft pull on your credit to see what account you qualify for, or if you qualify at all. If you do, they put you in a secondary account that has restrictions.
Exactly. That's exactly right what she just said.
She works at a bank.
Awesome. However, I do want to make a comment on that first one.
Credit Karma is great. They dispute on there as well.
Okay. Credit Karma is great, but I do want to keep you guys in mind that TransUnion and Equifax were recently sued based off of, just wrong information. Your credit score looks great and glamorous on Credit Karma or on these websites, but they report to the banks a lower credit score. So be very careful with Credit Karma. Also, I want to give you a quick tip about disputing online. It's okay to dispute online. However, I like to do it the old school way with handwritten letters, or you can type the letter basically, because there is a law that if you dispute the derogatory thing online and they come back and the credit bureaus come back and say, hey, it's yours, they don't have to take the necessary precautions like the laws that are within the FDCPA and the FCRA to continue to dispute your account if you feel that it is still negligent.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't recommend disputing things online. I don't recommend it.
You recommend actually writing a letter and sending it?
I do.
Okay.
There's 3-step process. You can write a letter. You can call in, because speaking to someone, documenting your account definitely helps, because they'll give you like a case number, a reference number that you can come back to check up on the status within like 30 days.
You've heard it first here. Any other questions we have from Vita? And I do remember last week she talked about when you're sending that letter, it's an automated system, so you want to spell some words wrong, or that's why I have her here, because I don't know anything about finance, right? Some of us are in a world of trouble because we don't have credit. We think that we need money when really we need credit. So if you do need credit advice, credit counseling, Vita is the woman. Her Facebook page is Core Credit Group, powered by Debt Free Vita. Go like her page. She's going to put it into the comments. Core Credit Group by Debt Free Vita, powered by Debt Free Vita, and she is amazing at what she does. I saw you post today about you got a client $25,000.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Okay, so a few months ago, well, actually it was 4 months ago, I got this client $25,000. They wanted to use the money for capital for a business. However, everyone knows that when you start out with, you have expenses for a business, $25,000 isn't all that.
That ain't enough. Yeah, that is not enough.
So basically, I put them on a repayment plan that showed like really good payment history, and showed that the client could be very, I guess, responsible with making payments on time, paying back over the amount that is due at the time. And the bank saw that, and they loved it, and they went ahead and with the business plan, of course, they went ahead and approved the rest of the capital, the income for the capital, or funding for the business capital.
So we're talking about not only building personal wealth, but we're talking about launching businesses here.
Yes.
We are trying to empower you guys in a major way. Trust me when I say this woman has a wealth of knowledge. Credit counseling is definitely needed in our urban community.
Yeah.
We need to be great in this area of credit. That's very true. If you don't have credit, then you don't have anything, okay? I know, like I told y'all, and I keep telling y'all, Sally Mae gonna leave me alone. And Vita's gonna make Sally go on about her business. Thank you very much. Knowledge, yes, thank you. Everyone's telling you thank you, thank you, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, Vita. If you guys have any questions for her, she has now put her web address in here. My aunt says maybe I need to talk to her to move on to being debt free. Come on, auntie. Come on, auntie. Vita can help you. I promise you, she's here in Jacksonville, but she also is available via phone. I know we have some people in other areas who tune in faithfully. I appreciate you guys. You can also access her as well. Financial literacy is super important. It surely is.
Yes.
The phone number is there in the comments. The web address is there. You can go there and you can learn more about how to become empowered. Clean slate service, $195. What does that mean? Explain that comment.
The clean slate service, if you want to have that service where we remove the derogatory things from the bank systems like telechecks, early warning service, check systems. We also remove derogatory things from CBC Innovis, which is a fourth credit bureau that reports only your housing. So if you had any evictions before that might have reported on TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax, you might have gotten it off, but however, CBC Innovis is, like I said, a fourth credit bureau that has reported that. And they partner with other companies that will still push that through. So if you don't have the time to send those letters and everything, you can always contact me. We have the service available for $195, $75 a month. It is early term, so if you're satisfied with your results, you can cancel. And that's pretty much it.
That's it. Listen, you guys share the video, hashtag in the cut. Thank you, great job, good job, Vita, salute. She's getting all this praise. Share the video, hashtag in the cut, like it, love it. You guys, there's so much importance in what I'm telling you. What she's talking about is very important. I know some of you may be lost, saying, oh, I don't have credit, I don't have money, I'm just worried about keeping my lights on, I'm just worried about getting my bills paid. There are steps that we can take to help you become financially stable, but it starts with this woman right here. You have to go to her. You have to allow her to help you. Don't think that, oh, I can't pay my bills, so I can't talk about credit. Yes, you can. You definitely can. You can go to her and she can help you build a plan to become financially stable and to be financially prosperous, because that is the will of God, to be prosperous. Hey, don't make me preach to y'all in here now. The will is to have greater things. God does not want us to have less. He promised us greater, increase, prosperity, but you have to first be real with him, and then be real with yourself, and then be real with Vita, because she gonna look at my credit and she gonna be like, what? What? Are you serious? Did you really? Yeah, I did. So you guys, like her page, Core Credit Group, powered by Debt Free Vita, and share the video. And that's it for Vita right now. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Thank you. So you guys, once again, share the video. Preach, daughter. I'ma try to preach for you, sis. Share the video. Hashtag in the cut. I appreciate you guys so much. I do want to go ahead and wrap up, but before I wrap up, I want to let you guys know some things. In the beginning, when I started doing these videos around November, December, it began with social singles. I was doing the Saving the Single Conference, and we had multiple dates lined up. We were going to be in Dallas, Atlanta, Chicago, Charlotte. We had so many things lined up, but God has since then transitioned me into a different direction. So I know some of you who have bought your tickets have been refunded, but for those of you who have not heard the formal announcement, we will not be having any more Saved and Single dates this year. Right now, I'm focusing on the cut and building it to the point where we're ready for network television. So that's why I need you guys to share. I need you guys to like it, to tell someone, to encourage people to watch, because we're family in this, right? Some of you have been watching this since day one. Some of y'all have been tuning in since before I even knew what I was doing. When I had my first video and I was on here shaking, you guys were here and you were tuning in and you were supporting me. So I really need you guys to continue the support, because our goal by the beginning of next year is y'all gonna see me on somebody's TV. And you may not see me, but you might see my name as executive producer or something like that. I'm still trying to fight this camera thing. I'm very camera shy. I'm so camera shy, but I really am hoping and praying, not hoping, but I'm praying that God will order my steps and he will continue to work through me. So I need you guys to support me. We need to claim it. Thank you. Yeah, we'll claim it. We're going to see you. Hallelujah. Yes, have faith, guys. That's what I need. I need you guys to be praying with me and praying for me, because trust and believe, when we get off these live feeds, I'm praying for each and every one of you. That is my daily prayer, that you guys are being impacted, that you are growing, you're being educated, you're being empowered. I'm praying for you guys, and I need you guys to just join me in prayer and just understand that what we're doing here is not just temporary, but I'm trying to do something with longevity so that we can all prosper, we can all grow, okay? So I thank you guys so much. Once again, shout out to my sponsors, Consentel Mobile and Core Credit Group. And next week, I'm going to be sitting down with, my aunt says I'm not shy, I'm in purpose. You're right, auntie. You're right. She oily, y'all. She got the oil on her. You're right, auntie. I believe you. Next week I'm going to sit down with one of my really good friends, DJ Bird Sanchez. He's one of my greatest friends in the whole wide world, one of my favorite DJ, one of my favorite people just in general, and I just want you guys to tune in, because he's going to be somebody very special, and he is going to bless us, because his story is phenomenal, amazing. When I talk to him, sometimes I'm just humbled to be with him and to hear the things that he's experienced and how God is using him. So I thank you guys so much for what you've done, what you're doing. I thank God for what he's done and what he's doing, what he's going to do for each of us. Thank you, Vita, Core Credit Group. Thank you, Dog by Deanda, who did my makeup. Thank you, Ann at AMG Hair Salon, who does my hair every week. I'm so grateful to have you guys to partner with me. And also to my future stylist. Anybody out there who wants to style me, just call me. Just call me, because I can always use a stylist. I can always use a wardrobe fitting. You know, it's no problem. I'm not Hollywood or anything. I'm just saying. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Mike for joining me tonight. If you guys want to know more about Mike and what he's doing, I guess you can add him on Facebook. Can they add you on Facebook? Michael Jennings, Jennings. Michael Jennings. Thank you guys so much. And don't forget, next week, Thursday, 7 p.m., I will be sitting down with DJ Bird Sanchez, and we're going to have another great time in the name of God. So that's it. We ended at 8 o'clock on the dot. Look at us. Go ahead, us. Go ahead, us. See you guys later. Be blessed.